What's up, guys? It's Sydney, and this is your 20-minute towel deep stretch. So grab a hand towel and let's get to work. What's up, guys? So glad you're here for this deep stretch today. I wanted to incorporate something that I know we all have either at the gym or at home, and that's just a hand towel, okay? Kind of like a resistance band. We're just gonna use it to assist our positions, so go a little deeper into our stretches and maybe help your body reach a new level of range of motion, all right? So we're gonna get started with a big wide stance. We're gonna start with the upper body as normal and then work our way down, okay? Bring your towel up and overhead, and I want you to slowly fold forward, scooping down across your body, reaching, and then scooping out and away, okay? Let's go down and forward. Good. Straight down your body so you reach to the floor, and when you get to that full extension at the bottom, as low as your hamstrings will let you, reach away, shove your hips back, and then pull them back forward to come up to the top. Reach and extend. Reach down, reach forward. Pull your abs in and squeeze your glutes to bring your hips back forward. Good. Let's go 2 more of these. Down and up. Good. Last one, come up to the top. Stay right there. I want you to take your towel, drop it behind your back so you have one hand holding it. The other hand is going to reach back and grab on, and you're going to pull down with that bottom hand. We're working on the tricep now. Okay, so from the back, my gripping arm up top, I want to feel this stretch in the tricep, okay, in the back of your arm. So let's pull down towards the floor. Try to keep your spine nice and straight. Good job. And if you need to, if you're not feeling the stretch, grip up a little bit higher on your towel and pull again. Good. 3, 2, 1, and let's bring it back up top. Switch hands. You're gonna drop it back behind your back again, grabbing with the other hand and pull down towards the floor. There you go. I want to feel this all in your tricep and even in the back part of your shoulder here, where your shoulder connects to your lats. You're gonna feel it there a little bit as well if you let your arm kind of arch over, okay? That's totally fine. Great job. Hold it for about 10 more seconds here. Pull a little bit more towards the floor. 3, 2, 1, and release that bottom hand. Bring it back up top over your head. Now this one, we are not gonna go full range of motion because it's a little short, okay? But I want you to open your chest and reach backwards with that towel. Okay, it's okay to let your chest fall forward just a little bit, but I want you to feel this opening in your biceps and in your chest, okay? Open wide, look up to the ceiling, and push your towel back right past your head. Good, come back to the top, back down, relax for just a second, and let's take it back up. Reach up and let your arms fall back as much as they can. Great job. And relax. Let's go back one more time. Palms are facing forward. Keep that forward facing hand and reach back. 3, 2, 1. All right, great job. So you're gonna release one hand on the towel. We're just gonna go range of motion here. Just grip your towel, both ends with one hand, and you're gonna come across your body like you're painting a big circle. Okay, we're going 10, 9, 8, 7, 5, 4, good, 3, 2, 1. Let's switch hands. Same thing, come over across your body and up. 9, 8, 7, 5, 4, good, 3, 2, 1, and come back to the other hand. We're gonna go over top your head and down across your body, so switch directions, okay? 7, 6, 5, it's really great for your shoulder mobility. 3, 2, 1, and let's switch hands. Come up to the top and down across your body. 10, 9, 7, 6, 5, Great job. All right, so we got the arms loosened up, we got the shoulders, the triceps, the biceps, even into the chest. Let's move back to the back, okay? So you're gonna take your towel, place it under your front toes, or the only toes that you have. All right, hold on to the towel on the edges, and I want you to open up your chest, pull down towards the mat. And then I want you to release, shove your spine up to the ceiling. Okay, pull down and push the spine up. So you're looking for the loosening of your rhomboids, okay, the muscle that surrounds your spine right between your shoulder blades. So I want you to really let your arms relax, kind of like a cat back, okay, arch your back up, and then bring it back down. And open, push your spine to the ceiling. And relax, good. And if you're having trouble getting down here to this position, your hamstrings may be tight, you can always release one leg and just bend a little bit, okay? Arch your back up, push your shoulder blades to the ceiling, and relax. Let's go one more time. Okay, think spine to the ceiling. Ready? Exhale, lift the spine up to the ceiling. 2, 1, and relax. All right, since we are here, we're gonna drop down onto the mat, okay? Take one knee out front, one knee stays on the ground. Take that towel up overhead, and I want you to push your hips forward. Okay, you've got your hands up over your head, so make sure your core is in control. And lean that hip towards the ground. We've got a nice open anterior part of the body here. Your core, chest, shoulders, and your hip flexors. Come back up to the top. One more with this leg, shove the hips forward. Get down to the deepest range of motion in your hips, and then open up your chest. 3, 2, 1. Great job. All right, let's take the other knee down, switch it over, and bring your towel back up. Start overhead. Okay, lean forward with your hips, and then open up your chest. 2, 1, and back to the top. And make sure your feet are equal with your hips, so they're not directly in front of each other, your knees and your foot. Make sure you've got some space in between, just like your hip width. Okay, reach that towel back up overhead, lean the hips towards the ground, and open your chest. Great job. 3, 2, 1, come back up. Let's go one more time, nice and deep. Really shove that hip down towards the floor. On your next exhale, open your chest. 3, 2, 1. Great job. All right, let's take the towel down onto the mat. You're just gonna place your hands beside it for this one. Okay, coming up into a high plank. Leave your toes on the ground, and I want you to hover your hips over the floor. Looking up, make sure your arms are mat width apart or towel distance apart, and just hover your hips over the floor. Good, okay, drop your knees. I want you to sit back, hips over your calves, and drop your chest down. Exhale, we're back into child's pose. Nice long spine. On your next inhale, come back up. Hook your toes back onto the ground, and let's hover those hips again. So high plank, hips over the ground, and look up if you can. Looking in the hip flexors here. Your psoas will be the next thing that we work on. And drop your legs to the ground. Shift your hips back over top your calves, and exhale. You walk your fingers out as far as you can. And drop your forehead onto the mat. Good. Give me a big deep inhale, come back up onto all fours. Okay, and we're gonna work on that psoas as promised. Okay, so take your left leg, and I want you to cross it perpendicular to your spine, okay? So take it across your mat, okay? You can start up here and then kind of inch your knee back to go as low as you can, okay? If this is comfortable to you, stay right here. If you can, I want you to drop your elbows down in front of your legs and flatten out over top of that front shin. Keep breathing nice and deep. Make sure your hips are both facing the ground so they're not opening up. Back leg is flat and straight. All right, come on back up. Take a quick breather. Let's straighten up the spine a little bit. Straighten up your hips. Another way to modify this stretch is just to pull your leg in a little bit closer so your calf and your hamstring are touching, and then fold forward, okay? Deeper stretch is to get your leg perpendicular to your spine. Okay, so go where it feels comfortable for you, then push just a little bit farther and stretch a little bit deeper, okay? Let's come back over top of our shin, drop down to your elbows first. If that feels too easy or that feels like you can go to the next level, drop it down, shin touching your chest. Keep a nice long spine and both of your hips are forward facing, so they're facing the mat. Just hold right here. Give me about another 15 seconds. Hold and breathe. Good. 2, 1. All right, let's walk it back up. Sit back onto your butt and let's just flip sides. Okay, so that other foot is coming across the mat. You're taking that back leg back. And you're gonna make it perpendicular to your spine, so coming across your body. Okay, start in this seated position. Get your hips centered so they're both facing the ground. Okay, walk forward as much as you can. Walk, drop down to your elbows if you can. Good, if that feels good, once you start to loosen up a little bit, walk it down, chest over top your shin. And if you're down flat, make sure you relax your head. Make sure you're not craning your neck and stretching your back at the same time. Okay, relax your head, think about your spine. Great job. 4, 3, 2, 1, and let's walk it back up. Okay, give it a little break, just a little stretch, open up. All right, you're doing great. Push a little bit farther this time. I want you to feel it here in your hamstrings, in your hips, and in this opposite leg hip flexor, okay? Let's roll the hips back over so they're both facing the floor. Walk in front of your shin. If you can, drop your elbows. If you can, flatten all the way out, chest to your shin. I want you to hold here for 20 seconds. I'll tell you when to come up. Just focus on breathing. Each exhale, think about getting a little deeper. Good job. 2, 1, and rest. Walk it back up to your shin. And I want you to flip over onto your butt, and we're gonna go hamstrings only. Okay, so hook it onto the right toe, or left toe, hook it onto one of your toes, and we're gonna roll it back onto our backs, pulling your leg up as close to your chest as you can. Make sure both of your shoulders are flat on the floor. Hips are flat. That leg that's on the ground isn't laying open. It's not bent here. It's straight out from your body. Just an extension of your spine. It's straight. All right, now I want you to bend that leg, cross it over your chest, and pull. Okay, so again, your leg is perpendicular to your spine, crossing your body, and I want you to feel this in your glutes. Okay, nice and deep in the glute on the side. So you can use both hands to pull the towel on this one. Just think ankle to your chest. Good job. Hold for about another 10 seconds here. All right, good. Extend it back up top, straighten your leg back out. I want you to move the towel a little higher onto your actual toes and pull the top of your foot down towards your knee so you're stretching your calf. Okay, keep your legs straight if you can. Good. Think toes are pulling down towards your knee and using that towel to get there. Great job.
And now it's time to reveal it. It's a floor killer beat and we dance like we back from the dead. And if you want my
Exhale. And relax. Let's go one more time through that stretch. Okay, so we're back to both hands gripping the towel and we're pulling our leg to our chest. Okay, it's really important to work on the posterior part of your body, or the posterior chain of the leg, to make sure that all these workouts that you're doing are not making you completely tight, causing you lower back pain or hip pain. If you're having pain in your joints, I want to challenge you to work on the muscles around that joint. So if you're having pain in your hips, work on your quads, your glutes. All right, bend that leg. Let's cross it over. Also, because all the muscles in the leg and in the body in general are connected, flexibility is always going to help. Okay, so if you're tight in your hips, it could be your glutes. Your glutes might be tight because you have tight hamstrings, which might be tight because you have tight calves. Okay, so work on stretching the entire body at least once a week. You're solely stretching. Every single day after your workout, I need you to stretch deep as well. Okay, it's only going to benefit you. It's going to increase your blood flow, which is going to help recovery for those muscles in between your workouts. Only benefits from deep stretching, I promise. That's why I devote an entire day to making sure you focus on that stretch. Okay, come back up top, hook your toes on the towel, and let's pull your toes down towards your face, towards your knee. Good job. Give me 10 more seconds here. Pull a little bit closer to your face. 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, stay here on your back. I want you to flip it over to just your right leg, or the opposite leg that you didn't have up just now. Okay, pull back towards your face. We're going for the hamstring on this other leg. As close as you can to your face. Keep your leg straight. Keep the leg on the floor straight. Okay, so it's not bent up here, it's not open, it's not out to the side, straight down from your spine. Great job. Pull a little closer. As you breathe deep, don't forget to breathe. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, 1, and bend your leg on top. So bend it perpendicular to your body, pull towards your chest. Okay, so we're working on the glute again. You can use both hands if you want to pull your ankle towards your chest. Another way to feel this stretch a little deeper is to push your knee away from your body. Okay, just make sure you're pulling in tight. Good, and you're breathing. There you go. On your next exhale, release that leg, take it back up straight. Towel is on your toes, so pull your toes down towards your knee. Make sure your leg is straight. And relax. Okay, one more time. You're gonna go back for the hamstring, so put it back in the arch of your foot. Pull towards your face. You're going to be able to go a little bit deeper this time because you've already gone through this stretch one round before this. And let's bend the leg, cross it over your body, pull towards your chest. Here you go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it back up top and pull your toes down towards your face. want you to come on up. I want to give you one more stretch just to work on the quads. Okay, I want you to take the towel, make a loop out of it, and I want you to put your toes through. Okay, so we're gonna stretch the quads. Toes through, and you're gonna bend back behind your body, pulling up, heel to glute. Okay, this is just another way to stretch the quad a little bit deeper. Whoops. And switch it over. Make that loop, stick your toes in, and pull heel to glute. All right, as the clock rolls down to 0, if you've got time, give me about 15 more seconds. Just wanted to give you a way to assist your quad stretch and get a little bit deeper in there. You can also use a resistance band for any exercise that we did today. You can use a resistance band. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Great job. I hope you guys found this towel deep stretch super helpful. Don't be afraid to incorporate it into days during the week after your workouts. If you've got a towel, you've got a resistance band of any length, you can make this stretch workout work for you, okay? Don't forget about your flexibility, and don't forget to share this workout with a friend who you know definitely needs to stretch, okay? And that's everybody, by the way. All right, take your time in these recovery days. Breathe, give yourself some time, all right? We work so hard during the week. You need a little me time. Don't forget about that me time, okay? Make sure before you head out, I'm gonna put a foam roller stretch right here if you need a little bit deeper self-myofascial release. And don't forget, before you head out, click subscribe right over there. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Have an awesome day.